Yo, what is up? So in this tutorial, we're going to be doing a tutorial requested from somebody, which is going to be a simple little directional combat system. You can, wherever you're looking, or if you're looking up or down, you can aim and swing a sword and attack stuff. And, yeah. It's not too hard, so let's just hop into it. Alright, so the first thing we're going to be doing is we're going to hop over here into our third person character, and we're going to go ahead and get the directions kind of started here. So let's just move our begin play up, and off of here, right here where our look input is, we're just going to pull this up, and we're going to get rotation. Get control rotation. That's what we're gonna get. And then on this right here, we're gonna split struct. Then off the y-axis here, we're gonna pull off and we're gonna multiply. We're gonna multiply that by -1. And then we're gonna make a variable over here called rotation aim. And we're going to change this to a rotator. We're going to pull this in and we're going to set it, and we're just going to hook this up to here, and we're going to split this struct. We're going to hook this multiply into the rotation aim X roll right there, like that. And we're gonna hit on our mesh here. We're gonna go over here to the anim class, hit the search button, and then we're gonna go into the ABP mani here, and right here on the pin, we're going to pull off of this. We're gonna cast to third person character, and off of this, we're gonna get player character, and then we're gonna get rotation aim right here. We're going to pull off of this, promote it to a variable, hook that into here, like that. Then we're going to go over here into the anim graph, and we're going to pull all of this back, the slot and stuff. We're also going to disconnect the main states right here, and pull it up, pull all of this down. Off the main states here, we're gonna cache new save cache pose. We're gonna call this main states cache, like that. Then we're gonna come over here. We're gonna get main states, or main states, use cache pose main states. And then off of here, what we're gonna do is we want to transform, or what's it called, transform modify bone is what we want. And we're gonna hook this cached pose into here, our default slot. Then we're gonna hook our slot into the component pose, and then on this, we're going to go up here, we're going to choose our spine 01, like that. And then we're going to hook this into the control rig. And then off the alpha, we're going to promote that to a variable. And then on the rotation here, we want to get our rotation aim and set that. And let's just check that real quick. That should be... oh, wait, nope. Set on the... Click on the transform modify bone. We want to go to the rotation here, rotation mode. We want to go to add to existing, and let's just check that real quick. So yeah, that gets the body rotating, so that's good. Rotates at the spine. So now what we need to do is we're gonna grab a animation off of Mixamo. So let's do that real quick. Just to show you a quick way of using Mixamo animations easily, I'm gonna show you a software called Mixamo Converter. This is what I use. Go to this site and just download it. It's free software. It's a easy way to convert Mixamo animations. Just download it and I'll show you how to use it. Let's go to Mixamo. And you want to find you an attack animation. I already have one, but just for the hell of showing you how to use a Mixamo Converter, I'm gonna find a run animation. Let's get... let me find this sword and shield run right here. I'm gonna get it in place. And I'm gonna download that without skin. Download. And once you get Mixamo Converter downloaded and you get you an attack animation, we're gonna open up the Mixamo Converter right here. Just open it up on a new window. And what you want to do is with your animation you just downloaded, you want to pull this into the incoming FBX folder right there. And then you want to open Mixamo Converter. And you want to click once it's open, and then you want to go over here to the enter the conversion process. And we're going to scroll down, and you'll see this button down here that says click here to convert the animation. So just click that, and that's all you got to do in there. So to get that animation, you want to go into your outgoing FBX folder, and we're just going to go ahead and hop back into our Unreal Engine here. I'm going to make a new folder called Animations. And I'm gonna go ahead and pull in the, where was it? Sword and Shield run, and I got a Sword and Shield slash here that I'm gonna pull in, so we'll pull that in. We're gonna set the skeleton to be the SK mannequin, and we're gonna import those, and we're gonna save. And on the Sword and Shield slash, we're gonna right click on that one. We're gonna create anim montage, and we're gonna hop in there, and on the default slots right here, we want to click on that. We're gonna go to slot name. We're gonna change that to upper body, like that, and let me check. Slot name upper body. Yeah. We're gonna go over here to our ABP manning, and right here we're gonna in our anim graph, we're gonna right click, we're gonna blend per bone, layered blend per bone, and our base is gonna be our default slot right here, and we can hook that into this. And then our blend pose, we're just gonna copy this main state's cache right here, copy and paste it. We're gonna copy the default slot and paste it right here. And on the slot name up here, we want to choose upper body. We'll hook this in, and then hook this into the blend right there. And then on the layered blend per bone, we want to go to layer setup, open the index. We're gonna add a branch filter. Open that index, and we need to get the bone name. So go up here to your SK mannequin skeleton thing right here. And we're gonna go to the spine 01. We're gonna just copy selected bone names. Hop back over to our animation blueprint, and we're gonna paste that bone name in there. And actually, we want to put this. Let's actually put this blend at the end after all of this, because we're gonna do something a little bit. Yeah, right here at the control rig. So we'll set this to base right there. Yeah, that'll be our default. And then down here, we want to set. We want to copy this transform, modify bone, and all of this, copy and paste it with the variables, and we're gonna hook this into the upper body. And then instead of using this rotation aim, we're just gonna delete that variable there. And then we want to hook this into the blend pose right here. And on the... Ooh, actually... Actually, no, we want... I was getting a little ahead of myself. Let's move this back. Let's move this back. We can leave this part right here, but let's take this layer blend per bone back. And we're gonna set this right here. We'll just grab this upper body, and we'll set that into the blend pose like that. We're gonna do something different right here in a little bit, but for now, just hook that up, compile, and save. We're gonna go into our third-person character, and we're gonna find an empty space. We're gonna get left mouse button, and when we press that, we want to play montage, and we're gonna grab our mesh and set that to the... I may have got the wrong thing. Play montage. Yeah, play montage is what we want. Get rid of the montage. We're gonna set the mesh into the skeletal mesh component. Hook that in. And the montage we want to play is the sword and shield slash. And looks like that should be good for now. Let's check to make sure it's playing though. And it looks like it is. And we can run around, and it blends with our running. So it looks like we're good there. Let's go ahead and change out our run animation as well. So let's go into the locomotion, walk, run, and we're gonna open this blend space right here. We're just gonna find our sword and shield run and replace that right there so that we're using that one. Alright, and that's all we need to do in there. So let's just check that. Yeah, oh, is it playing? I don't think it is playing. Let's see. Okay, so apparently Quinn is a different blend space. So let's change out her blend space. So go into your animations folder here. Go into Quinn. Let's try changing out her blend space with that sword and shield run. See if that changes it. It might. So let's see. Looks like it does. Getting some weird things on the legs though when we turn. No idea why that's happening. Oh, either way. Not really the point. Let's... Alright, what do we gotta do now? Let's grab us a sword on Quixel. So go to your content, right click, go to add Quixel content. And we're just gonna type in sword. And we're just gonna grab a sword. I'm just gonna grab one that I already have downloaded. Let me just grab this guy right here. Apparently it's not downloaded. What about this one? Alright, I'll grab this one. Gonna have to download anyways. Yeah, I'll grab this one. Then we'll add it to the project. Let's hop in that and give it some collision real quick. Just open it up. And we're just gonna go down here and apply convex, apply collision to it, and we can close that out. Then we're gonna go into your anim graph and then click on the skeleton up here, And we're gonna find the hand. And R, wherever it is. Let me just type in hand. And R, right here. You're gonna right click on that. We're gonna add a socket. We're gonna rename that socket to sword socket. Then we're gonna right click on that and add preview asset. And we're gonna type in sword and pull our sword in. And then we're just going to find our sword socket here, and we're just going to position this. This will be how the sword sits in your hand. So we'll just position it to fit in the hand. About right there. Let's see. Yeah, about in there. About like that. There we go. So we'll just save that, go into our third person character, go into the viewport, and we're gonna go up here to the add. We're gonna add a static mesh. If it doesn't automatically set it to your sword, you can just come over here and find your sword. And then we're gonna attach that. Actually, it's already attached. If it's not, just attach it to your mesh, and then we're gonna go over here to the parent socket. We're gonna choose our sword socket. We're going to go over here to the location, set that to 0, just hit the back arrow, compile, and save, and now we have a sword, like that. Now we can run around and, you know, aim the sword, like so. But something else we're going to do real quick, let's hop into our third person character, go to character movement. Your character movement component over here, we're gonna scroll down until we find orient rotation of movement. We're gonna uncheck that. We're gonna use controller desired rotation, like that. And now, when you spin, it just kind of goes the way, you know, the way you're looking. You may want to set up a different blend space for this, a directional blend space with 8-way direction. But for this, for testing purposes, I'm not really going to do that. But yeah. Now, we can kind of run around and aim and, you know, swing the sword in whatever direction we're looking. So, now we're just gonna kind of limit our spine movement a bit. So we're gonna make a variable over here called is attacking. We're gonna make that a boolean. Compile and save, and we're gonna go back up here on our where we're setting our rotation aim. We're gonna press B on the keyboard and click. We're gonna get a branch. We're gonna hook this in. We're gonna hook the true into this. We're gonna set if we are attacking, then it will set our rotation like that. So compile and save, and then what we're gonna do right here on our play montage, we're gonna set is attacking to true. We're also gonna just duplicate this is attacking right here. We're gonna make a new variable called can attack, and we're gonna compile and save. We're gonna set that to true, off the rip. And on the completed of the montage, we're gonna duplicate this is attacking. We're gonna set it to false on completed. And on the can attack, we're gonna set this to be false right after the is attacking right here, and then we're gonna reset this to true when the montage is completed, like that. And now what we want to do is we want to go back into our animation blueprint. We're going to add a pin to the sequence node right here, and then we're going to copy our cast right here, copy and paste it, hook it back in right here, and then off of this we're going to get is attacking, get is attacking. Then we're going to pull off of here, promote it to a variable, and hook that in, compile and save, and then we're going to go back to our anim graph here. And what we want to do here is we're going to do a blend by bool, blend poses by bool, and we're just going to hook this into the control rig there, and we're going to hook our is attacking into the active value. And if we are attacking, then we want to hook that into the true, to the one where we're setting our spine rotation. And if we're not attacking, we're going to hook that into the false, and we're going to just leave everything, you know, normal. It won't rotate. And on the false blend time out, you can set this to like 0.5. That way it's not so snappy. Without that, it'll be kind of snappy. And blend poses per bone. I don't know why he snapped like that. Let's check that real quick. Let's see. Oh, I see why. We gotta hook this up. So let's just copy our default slot here and hook that in. And then we're gonna copy our main states right here and hook that in, and then compile and save, and there we go. So now if we're not attacking, you'll stay without being you won't rotate, but if you do attack, it'll rotate. And it looks really snappy right now because of that running animation. Let me just switch it back to the normal one. Because that thing is acting real wonky. Let me go to the Quinn here and go to her blend space. Just set that back to her normal run. And delete that and get the run forward. And we'll just test it out again. Yeah. No, it's not so snappy. Let's see how it snaps on the blend time. Yeah. Yeah, it looks pretty good. And it works. And if you want, what you could do is set this up in first person. So let's go to our third person character, and we're gonna add a camera, and we're gonna set that to the mesh, attach it to the mesh, and then we're gonna go over here to parent socket, and we're gonna set that to the head, wherever it is. Just type in head, attach that to the head, and we are gonna rotate it 90 degrees this way, and I think 90 degrees this way. Let me check that. Oh, we gotta set it active. Alright, so on our follow camera here, we're just gonna type in active, and we're gonna uncheck auto activate, and then on our new camera, yeah, we'll just leave that auto activate. And let's just pull the camera in a bit. Like that. And yeah, that's the right position. But let's click on this camera here. And we want to set it to use pawn control rotation. Just check that. And now you're in first person. You got some first person directional sword combat. And yeah. And just to test it out, let's make one of these boxes. Let's duplicate one of these boxes. And we're going to go to the lock over here. We're going to set it to be 0.5 on all the axes. So we can try to hit something that's smaller and aim at it. Yeah. And it works. You know, might want to tweak it a little bit. Might want to, you know, choose some specific animations, get you a specific blend space. But it does work. And that's what we're going to call it here. If you like the video, hit the like button. If you're new around here, definitely subscribe. If you have any questions, let me know those down in the comments. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.